Hi everyone, I am Akshay and welcome to my channel Swaggers Club. So with the 4.6 live stream, we were also introduced to the version 4.6 trailer, and did that trailer include a lot of information, including from Cyno story quest to Arlecchino story quest to inclusion of Remuria in the storyline, and also about events that will be happening in the 4.6. So as the story quest about Arlecchino, I think it had so much information about that in the trailer, so I will be making a separate video about that. So in this video we will be talking about Cyno's story quest and what is that lore that is connected to it, and what all can we expect from the story quest. So before we get started, let's take a look at the scenes that were in the trailer which corresponds to the Cyno's story quest.
Something has come up, and since it pertains to Cyrus and Cyno, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
It was a great plan, shrouded in secrecy.
We all gathered around and celebrated the revival of our lord, the traitor. Cyno was chosen, but he was not the only one.
You'd like me to return my power?
I'm really looking forward to this rite of duels. The wisdom of Hermanubis would have been ours.
So starting from the initial scene, you can see it was pointed out that it is important, or it pertains to Cyrus and Cyno. So one question that comes up again, that is, who is actually Cyrus? So Cyrus was a professor and a sage at Spentamard, but the most important thing is that he was a teacher to Lisa and Cyno. To be more further, Cyno was actually raised by Cyrus' foster son. What happened was, it was said that during Cyno's childhood, he was cursed or affected by some sort of power. So at that time, Cyrus took him under and began his treatment and helped him out a lot during that phase. The next thing is, it is being talked about the revival of a god. So who is that god that is being talked here about? So we can see, we can get an idea that the curse that is placed upon Cyno, it is said that the curse or the power actually belongs to Hermanubis. Hermanubis was actually a priest in the Grand Red Sand, that is in Sumeru, and he was supposed to be alive during King Dashrath's region. And Cyno is supposed to have some remains of his power, which actually made his childhood very difficult. And Cyrus was the one who helped him during that phase. And it is still supposed that the god whose revival is being talked is actually Hermanubis. That's how Cynos come into play in this quest. So the next thing we see is being talked about a rite of duels between Cyno and other character. So what rite of duels actually is, it seems like two people were chosen to be as some sort of vessel or protector for the reincarnation of Hermanubis, and it is speculated that one is Cyno and other one is the character we can see in the trailer, mostly supposed to be Sethos. And out of those two, one will be chosen for the revival of Hermanubis' power, hence a rite of duel between Cyno and Sethos. And also from the other clip, we can see that there are many people standing around during the duel of Cyno and Sethos. We can see one is standing on the throne and some other people standing around the arena. So the person standing on the throne might be someone who is trying to raise the Hermanubis, and the people around might be some sort of like followers of the same cult. Next is, the question is, why is Cyno there and why he is going through the rite? So it could be that Cyno was actually called there by using Cyrus as a bait and was forced to take part in the rite of revival. Or it can be a possibility that Cyno is there by himself in hope to stop the reincarnation or the revival. And we also saw a line that is like, you'd like me to return my power. So it can be pointing out to the extraction of power of Hermanubis from within Cyno, as it is also said that Cyno actually holds some power of Hermanubis in him, so his power might be needed for the revival or something that the cult or the group is trying to achieve, meaning that his power or his presence is actually necessary for the revival of Hermanubis. So putting 2 by 2 together from the trailer, we can expect that Cyno's second story quest is going to be centered around the revival of Hermanubis and Cyno's past. And Cyno being the main focus, as he's supposed to carry a fraction of Hermanubis' power inside him, and he might be caught up in all of this because of the cult or the group that is trying to revive Hermanubis might have used Cyrus as a bait to lure him out or talk him out for the right of duel and use him for the revival of Hermanubis. So that was all we got from the trailer and some speculations on my side. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts about this and what do you think might actually be happening in the story quest, and if you have any other doubts, please let me know in the comments also. So until the next video and the next time, have a great time guys. Bye bye.